When John exits the mill, people were a bit worried about him doing that because he was 14 probably, and that must be 30 feet. Quite a long way to go down a rope. When he's coming down there, you can see how far it is. It's quite a long way down there. Whee! He is, look, you can see the ground. There was nothing underneath it. He'd never be allowed to do that now, would he? Health and safety and all that sort of thing. The director said to him, oh, come on, don't be such a wimp or something. Because we thought he was a terrible wimp. I mean, he was from the Corona Academy, you know, this acting school. And, you know, we were tough country kids, you know, we fell out of trees and rode horses and things. Of course, he didn't do any of that sort of thing, so we thought he was a bit of a wimp as well.
I was a wimp perhaps from the point of view of living in the countryside, but I certainly wasn't a wimp from the point of view of being prepared to climb down a rope, being prepared to dive into a mill pond in freezing conditions, so I think I earned my stripes in that respect. I have been found through an amazing sequence of events, through the auspices of Mike and one or two other people who are involved in the Malcolm Saville Society. And yes, it's me, all these years on, who appeared in the Treasure at the Mill film, which was made for the Children's Film Foundation all those years ago. And in fact, when Mike sent me the copy of the film, it was the first time I'd seen myself for 50 years. So, as you can imagine, it was quite a bit of a shock. But anyway, I send you my greetings. And a few memories. Yes, I have some, although it was a long, long time ago. I definitely did climb down that great big 30-foot drop from the mill, and I think it was a one-take wonder, because I don't think I'd have had the guts to go back and do it again. I was certainly pretty scared when I came down that rope, and I definitely did have to dive into the mill pond in April of that year, when the temperature probably was about 14 degrees, and I think it took me about 10 seconds to get my breath back and be able to carry on swimming. Very happy memories of the film, from what I can remember of them. Lovely family, the Pettit family. We had some really, really good times, and there was a very nice feeling in the filmmaking amongst everybody. I stayed in Colchester. I came down every day with the lady who was my chaperone, and in those days, if you were acting as a kid, you had to have a chaperone all the time. And then we also spent some time at Dedham in the village when we filmed the interiors at the shop. Again, some of the things I vividly remember, some I don't, but I do recall that I wasn't the person riding the horse at 100 miles an hour across the field, and I do recall some of the scenes that we made and some of the things that we did, and all I can say is that it's an absolute pleasure to have been found and to see the film. And I am particularly delighted to be able to give this message to everybody and say hello. And to Marilyn, if this message gets to her, it was lovely to see you, Marilyn, after all these years. You haven't changed a bit, and I would say that, but you don't. I would have recognised you straight away. And it was lovely to hear your comments about the time we had together when the film was made. So that's it from me. Have a great time.
So the old Cavalier's message brought the treasure back to Mrs. Adams at last. Only it was a different Mrs. Adams. And Mum and I could leave Mr. Wilson for good and go to live in Clover Cottage near our new friends at the mill.
We had a great evening and you missed out. You know, a huge crowd turned up, which really surprised us. And we thought he was going to walk out from behind the screen. Yes, we thought.
Well, we did film, so I was saying to Harry, we did film two versions. We filmed one where he ducked out of shot, and if he'd been managed to get over, we would have then brought him back through the back door. But unfortunately, we had to use the other version because he couldn't make it over. But he's alive and well.
Where you used to swim in the pond, don't you?
Yes,
I never swim in the pond.
and we never found it terribly cold.
Well, reunited, if only on DVD.
Yes. Best wishes,
You look very well.
Okay, bye.
Bye.